Yeah, something took my attention, so here's me resuming. Ugh, goodness, don't even know what I'm doing. Who even let me here? What are we doing? Okay, so if I remember correctly, we're just giving... Did I save? Um, this is not great news. We did lose stuff. However, oh boy, that was fun. Yeah, I had to go in a hurry, so I guess it is almost like we didn't do anything. Wait, no, it's not. It is, but it isn't. Ooh, this is a fun litter. We're gonna skip the males. We're looking for really good female. I sadly can't keep any of them. Well, I need to go back and rename them no breed. We got one good rat, so it was worth it. A lot of rats will get some wonderful home. And I see it was on fast. So this is, I don't know when I put it on fast. Oh, I was trying to get them up to 4 months. So we're just gonna have to start over a little bit, which is a bit of a bummer. But alas, it's okay if we go into my male rats and they're all labeled. Okay, they look to be all labeled where it matters, so I'm fine with that. Let's go back to retired rats. Mine is 56. I remember where we have left off. Pardon the backtracking. I, for some reason, am just really not good at remembering to save. Thank goodness there's an autosave. Because something happens and then I get distracted and I'm like, oh man, I need to immediately do this other thing. So I X out of this tab and then I get on and I'm like, where's my data? Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We are going to go by name. There's shouldn't be any no breeds. Maybe one. We're gonna start by breeding with fluffy cheddar. They can each have maybe 2, 3 rats. They can each get 3 rats. Then I get rid of them. And that will be it. Yeah, there's no breeds here. So we're gonna go back to female. And yay, no breeds. So we're gonna get rid of cannot retire nursing. Well, we'll retire our ones that aren't nursing. We're just gonna start at the beginning of the list and work our way through ones that cannot breed. And maybe we'll change our mind on some of them that can breed. Except for some of these ones. You're kinda cute. What's your deal? I guess there's not a reason besides I'm no retired slots. Okay. So we're going to check our youngest rats. 4 months exactly. Okay. So this is right on the cusp of where we were, which is a bummer, but it's not too bad. So we're gonna go back to Stinky Thief. We're going to my rats, and they have to be good quality rats. That is kind of the okay, Jolly Almond Big Snout. So we need Jolly very high, and then we'll do Big Snout low. Okay. So this is a really, really adequate match. I just realized Big Snout isn't. I don't want to risk because Big Snout is a pretty good rat. I'm actually gonna hold off. I know what the problem is. We need to go by name. There we go. So let's jump down to the fives. Creamy Nubble Candy Jello. Let's try them. Creamy. So Creamy Nubble's good. And then we're gonna do the same boy. Same boy rat. Do Candy. Moderate. Oh, let me check. I don't think I want to do this. I'm gonna keep Candy Jello here, and Fluffy Cheddar. Oh, very high? We're gonna do something I don't like to do. We're gonna do moderate, and then for our perfect little boy, we're gonna go to one of the more boring 6 exclamations. Oh, let's try to get the cheeky noodle line out. I know I kind of went on a limb a little bit, but me letting that slide and the grandparents is a reason why these rats are bad. Like this low, I'll take this. This is good. This is very good. Okay, so Stinky Thief. Thank you for your genetic contribution. You have infiltrated. Wait. Wait. Did I have a male? Oh, that's a female. Okay, we're in females right now. I technically you're really cute though. I'll just leave you here. Fluffy Cheddar, we're gonna focus on Fluffy Cheddar now. Same thing, we're going to be looking for a girl rat, 2 girl rats that are higher. Let's Stinky has to be. Let's look at Sugar Peepums and Stinky. Stinky. Yeah, Sugar. Yeah, yeah, I'm not too surprised. They look to be in the same line. We'll have to go somewhere. Let's try Pickpocket. So let's do Pickpocket. Okay, Pickpocket is related. And let's do Admiral. Moderate. So now we're just gonna go through ones that have some form of, I guess, I don't know. They could be barebag, Bearberk. They just have to be low. Yeah, like this. This is a good match. I'm fine with this. And then we're gonna go back to fluffy cheddar. Then we're hopping all the way down to trash wussel. And then we're gonna do it one more time. Hop all the way down to That's so weird how the carriers of what I want are all related. There we go. There we go. This is good. I am not happy, but I'm content with this. So I don't want to get rid of him. Stinky Thief. You know what it's time for? Stinky Thief, you're up. Wow, my stinkies are really cute. Don't don't ever quote me on that. I like the I like the green background. Do white background. Or no, let's do the wave. And then let's make it a solid blue. No. Wave. And then background. Let's not do that. Let's do the circle. No, let's not do that. Let's do this circle. Go white. Stars. Let's not do stars. That's hard to see. Yeah. No. Let's do the circle. Outfit. Tracksuit. Let's not do the tracksuit. We can give you a little bow tie. Little blue bow tie. Effects. Let's give you little hearts. This is mine now. This is mine now. Perfect. Thank you, Stinky Thief. Oh goodness, where are we? We're back to breeding. So Stinky Thief, you're gonna stay here. Fluffy Cheddar, you're not that special. I wanted to get rid of you, but I am too attached, so here we go. We have Slick Pom Pom. Slick Pom Pom's virtually the same thing except higher, but we don't have a Stinky Thief. What are you? An HI. Okay. HIJK. Moving on. So now that we can ignore that, we can focus on the female. Right, we're going through all of the bottoms. We're working our way up. The sixes. That's what we ended up doing. We're not trying to get anything in particular right now. We're just trying to have a lot of carriers that are a lot better than what we have. Okay. This one, however, is special because you... Let me... Why can't I choose tax? I'm looking for a CH rat. Like, that's moderate. That's moderate. Oh, there's a 5CH. Somewhere. Yeah. Like that's moderate. But can we clear filters? Why can't we choose tags? Let me save. It's about time. Let's get out of this and let's go back. All tags. Hmm. Hmm. Let me. Da 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 da! We got it back. Okay. We're recording. We're back in. We're back in business. So, Chaos Dust, we really want to find a CH rat. Like, quite a bit. We have our choice here. We could do the regular, but I don't really want that. This is our best option. Moderate, moderate, moderate. So let's crispy snout is our only option. They overlap genetics, so excellent, excellent, excellent. So it could be a 5 excellent rat. That is okay. I'm okay with that. Oh. Well, it's still low. We're still good. 5CH still doesn't work. Okay. Roger, Roger. Scurry Nubble. Anyway, we have a good chance of getting more Siamese because it's a half chance from Papa and a 100% chance from Mama. So instead of being 25%, which is the other two when we breed CH and CH, roughly ish, it is 50%. Because you multiply the percent. Half times a half is a fourth. I love science. I hope that is still correct. I am mostly sure. Professor Sniffles, another really good candidate. 5CH. High. High. Moderate. Low. That's fine, that's fine. Ambassador Pudge. Now we can go back to working our way down. Let's do Cinnamon Bean. We just really have to do some different ones because we need to know what all of these genetics will be like. Bumble Buttercup. Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We want both of those genetics in there. Um yeah, yeah, Rowdy Brownie. That's pretty good. Tranquil Victory. Actually, let's go to my rats. Let's just go to males and check out our sixes. Bumble, Bumble, Fancy, Squishy, Wriggle, Bumble, Tater McWrapper, Tiny Bean. Let's do Tater McWrapper. Actually, let's do Snufflebean. I'm just now realizing that I should really try to break them up. Okay. And then I think we've done Squeaky. Spicy Toes. We did Spicy Toes yesterday. We didn't do Spicy Toes today. Big Meatball. It is very important. Oh, let's see. Let's check out the book. We want. Well, we want a rat with uh at least HI because we want to recreate and get another. Where did my boy go? Where did he go? Ah, Stinky Thief. What are you, Stinky Thief? Stinky Thief is HI. HIH, perhaps. So We know this girl has a little H, so our only hope is to recreate by breeding with an HI. So we're going to go, this is HI, this is really good. I like this. We'll breed. Perhaps I was a bit hasty, because I could have done one like you, who also has HI. Well, our genetics are getting spread. Clumsy Dabble. Another one? Here, have Rattle Whistle, I guess. Detective Pop. Ooh, this is Champagne. I have one for this. The Champagne, Amber, and Cinnamons, I put them all together. Moderately related. Moderately related. We cannot do that. Moderately related. Moderately related. Low relation. I think I'm gonna go with DJ Cuddles. Dropped Scenario. Oh, you're an older rat. I was like, drop scenario has entered the chat. Okay, Wiggle Chomp. I want to do something like this. So let's look up Irish. Low. Ooh, 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 ooh. This for sure. I guess I should check that out. Is there any other rats that I definitely want to have some babies? Slick Pom Pom. Slick Pom Pom gets 5. You ready for this? Slick. Where are you, Slick? Whichever ones are carriers. Highly related. As soon as we get one with a tiny H that is not related. Oh, these are CHs. This is probably not a good idea. Let's skip the CHs for now. So here's one. I wish you could lock a male rat in and just be like, I'm using this rat for a little bit. Oh, I can do that, Slick Pom Pom. And then I have ones like you, and then I have rats like. So there's 2. Here's 3. I'm regretting that one a little bit again, but that is okay. Okay, let's not do another slick. Let's hop up here. Moderate. Let's not do a moderate. Low. Capital H. We don't want a capital H. Though. Look for ones that aren't related. This is a shame. I won't tell if you won't tell. Delana, you're making your problems worse! Yes, yes I am. When I'm just calling out another Colonel Tumble and be like, wow, this line's so messed up. I am the problem. It is I. Self-perpetuator of moderate genetics. This is good. Drop scenario. And how about we... Oh, thank goodness I could retire. I'm not even gonna retire. One more for Slick. And then, I don't know. Oh, let's not be in CHs. Thanks for reminding me. What is the reason I want to do this match? Perfect. Is there any other male rats of the fives that I don't want to miss? I'm just concerned that I may pickle flapjack. I'm worried that I may accidentally choose some for the really good genetics and then not use them at all. The two pickles should breed with each other because I think it would be cute. Not these pickles. And we have some interestingly marked girl rats. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. I wish you were a mink carrier so badly. Silly buns? What's the deal with silly buns? Mink carrier. This is good. Let's check out some of my other non-cashew. Oh yeah, cashew should definitely get pickle. Wait, hear me out. Is slick related? Okay, yeah, that's high. Anywho, we'll finish up pickles. Pickle has like maybe 3 more. If Pickle didn't have 3 more, Pickle has 3 more. And we'll just deal with the outfall. Two more. We'll give Pickle a lowly related. Oh, that's really good. And let's see if we can do one higher tier, low related, 6 perhaps. Low. Ah, but HH, the selfs, I don't want to mess with the selfs. Let's go higher. Like to the top. Okay, Admiral and Bonkers didn't work. Let's go back down. Chonky. Surely one of them wouldn't be related. Low. Self. Well, that's a good run. Here, take another 5. I'm a bit curious to see what something like this would come up with. Oh, you're a CH. You're a CH. What am I doing here? Tippy toe sprinkle. We're gonna do whichever 4CH is friendly. You two. Perfect. We have a chance to get a Siamese out of this, and they fill out each other's slots very nicely. So we're gonna go with that. Back to Pickle. Giggle. I really don't want the 4s. I figured all of their lines would be somewhat related. Remember when I got rid of my breeding males and they were all related? We may have... I don't want to push it. We did get a lot of unrelated or lowly... There we go. One more. Are you a carrier? You are a carrier. I am happy. No CH, right? Okay. Unknown. Nope, we're good. Okay. Bam. Let's check mail one more time. Yeah, the other ones, I'm not as... Should we do oopsie? We'll do oopsie sniffle. Oopsie. And we'll try the champagnes. I don't want amber. Amber is not the same. But we are just going to here. Oopsie. And then I know we had some down here. There we go. There's one. Perfect. There's one. Just one. What? Non-agouti. Little a, little a. What are you? Little a, little a. Okay, what else do you have? C, D, M, pink eye, H, I, Rex, hairless. I don't know how you get champagne. Should we look it up? You know what? I think it's the pink eye. I think it's the pink eye. So let's go to my rats. And we're gonna look up which one is carrier for pink eye. DJ Cuddles. So let's find DJ. Did we not breed with DJ Cuddles? Or we already did, probably. Well, or we're looking at boy rats. Whoopsies. You know what? I got some unexpected news again. So I am on standby. Okay. I have a family member who did us a really, really nice favor. Very, very nice favor. And came out all the way to where we live, which is hours away. And we did a little trade of sorts. And well, their end of the trade just overheated and is on the side of a highway, so oh, oh man. I'll be right back. Okay, where were we? Rats, rats. Rats, rats, rats. We were looking for little cow. We weren't looking for little cow. We were looking for a rat with P. Little P. Right? You tracking? You still following, right? Clearly, I think the little P is a sign of albino. Is albinism? Oh, no, it's not. I thought they were kind of linked, but they may just be very close together. I don't know if I have any carriers. I don't know if I also want to look through a whole bunch of rats to find them unrelated. We're hopping around just a little bit. Little P. Okay, trash menace. So let's find trash. Well, no. We'll actually just give you a tag really quickly. We don't have a little P, so we'll just give you a little P, and if I need to find Oopsie Sniffle again and one of the rats has it, it'll be easy that way. Oh, you're related. All of that was for naught. Time to choose a random rat. Sure. Hater Smuggler. And then how about we do oopsies again. Ready to breed, of course. And then yeah, this is a good match. Good match. And then one more with let's try some better colors. Some lighter colors. My eyes are glossing over words probably saying cinnamon. Hello, my big beautiful angel. Blue. We'll give my blue male a few females too while we're at it. Let's give Fuzzy one DJ Fuzzy and Nutmeg first. Fuzzy. Can I copy this? Dropped scenario and bright chapter. That's okay. Fuzzy. Can we do Fuzzy again? One. Actually, I should be more strategic about this. They need to have large eyes. More, or humongous eyes. See, it says low and then dropped chapter, and choice are in there. There we go. Humongous eyes. Perfect. Scurry tidbit. Ah. Fuzzy. And we'll choose one more. Rowdy Button. Humongous eyes. They fit each other well. Okay, and who was the other one? Tater Brownie. Tater. Okay, so Tater Brownie will be good copied. Tater Fudge. I wish that would work. You know what? It's Tater Brownie and Tater Fudge. It's just drop scenario. It's just too perfect. You know what I mean? Their names match each other so perfectly. Now, whichever female we choose, we want the head to be excellent quality. So how about we hop down there? But it's high though. There we go. There's a low. Um, and then how about we choose one more? We have absent burst twice. Let's not do that. Okay, that's much better. Oh, but they're missing the same thing. That's not fun. Both capped. I have been gone for such a long time. Probably 4, 5 hours, maybe. No, that's not right. 4 hours? Yeah, let's resume. I'm so glad I paused it. Could you imagine if I didn't? Ooh. Oh, I'm pretty sure we were doing something like that. Wasn't I looking at male rats? There was a male rat that I wanted. Was there a blue boy? Bumble Jumble. Bumble Jumble. Bumble. Bumble Jumble. And how about we copy this and he can have some Russian blue. Okay, I'm guessing a lot of them will be pretty high. Let's just look up. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty related to some of the Russian blue. So we're just not gonna worry about that. And if we're gonna just look for a few that are low. Just some fives that are low, you know what I mean? Please tell me some of them are not related. Even little cows related? Okay, little milkshake, bumble jumble. Okay, let's find maybe a six. At least some of them. Cheeky noodle is ruining so many of my lines. Cashew chomp. And then let's try another one. Can I find you this way? This is not as quick though. Oh, right, because this is a grey rat. Moderate low. So Smudge Russell's low, but are you carrying anything? You're not. So this is a good one. Okay. Now for the rest of them, we kind of got our obligatory genetic out of the way. So let's see. Honestly don't know why I kept you. Let's just breed you to A6. That's crazy that it's slowly related. It's just drop scenario. Let's not do that. See, that would be great, but you're genetically related. Oh, I probably kept you because you're part of a good line. Squishy's good, but can I do better? Marshmallow Dribble. 8. Carrying Hooded. That's actually pretty good, so we'll do that. Oh, we definitely need... Let's see, what are you, HN? Can we find another HN? HI, H, HI. But what about HN, HI? We may just have to go for one that's not too related. What's HN and HE look like? HHI, HH, HIHN, HIHE. HN, HE, HN, 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 HE. Okay, so HN is okay. Those rats were virtually siblings. These rats are also almost siblings. Sneaky McGee would be great. Oof. You're so close, but I'm gonna... She picked up... She has... Let's just go with this for now. Little cat has two things that she likes playing with. She likes playing with, reflected light. and her little mouse toy. And most of the time, she's just kind of derpy. But every once in a while, like now, she just goes absolutely crazy out of nowhere over her little mouse toy that she brings out of nowhere. I want this match and no one's gonna stop me. Ah, we're at the CH matches. Are you ready? So here's a possibility. We could breed back, or we could breed forward. Um, we don't really have a way to breed. All of these are actually not related. They're just bad genes. So I'm gonna go forward with this. Um, okay, next one. Then of course back to the CH. Low. That's great news for me. Okay, our next CH. Oh, we have a lot of 4 CHs. Banana Skittle. I'm pretty sure you're related to one of them. You're Crispy Snout. Inspector. Let's do Inspector Twinkle. And then let's try again. Crispy McGee, Nibble. Let's do Crispy Snout this time. Clear. CH. Whoops. Whoopsies. Drizzle. Let's see. I'm fine with this. Floppy Bandit. Let's do Inspector Twinkle. And we're pretty much gonna go down the line if we can. Inspector Nuzzle. Nibble. High. Okay. Crispy Moderate. Crispy Snout. High. We can't actually. Let's breed backwards. This could be a good match. Giggle Scuttlebottom. So let's do that. You're a fun carrier. I would love very high. Low. Low. Ugh. Okay. Time to see. Oh. You were siblings. You're not even remotely related. See, carrier for CH and Russian blue. Carrier for CH. I feel like this could be an interesting match. They're in no part related. Okay, and our last one that is supposedly related. So, I guess we'll just... We should probably go higher for this. Let's try to do this. We could get a perfect CH wrap from this. I like these odds. Anyway, moving forward, we don't need CH anymore. We have a lot of 5s, 6s, and then we have a whole bunch of unnamed. So I want to go through the unnamed and figure things out. Beluga. Beluga's Mink and CH. So I'm gonna do CH and Mink. Is there any that's CH and Mink? Mink, unsure of CH. I mean, I would love if it was both. CH and Mink. We're not gonna talk about it. That rat was CH and mink. I know they were pretty related. We're just gonna take um a loss. Let's go to litters. What's their most recent litter? I wish to mark this litter. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna save that. We're gonna lock in. We just kind of inbred some rats because I was curious. A litter that gives me cinnamon rats and Siamese rats? That's kind of crazy for me. Okay, let's jump down to the next problem. Problem rat. Big snout. We already know why we have big snout, so we'll skip to the chase. Um, Sadly I can't breed both of them together. Let's see, Tater McWrapper is an HI, and you're an HNHE. So let's look at HI, HNs, and HE. HN and HE. HN and HE. HI, HN. IHE, HH. HHI. HI, HH. Okay. You know what? It may be in our best interest. I feel like that will give us great babies. So we're gonna go with this. Okay, we're going to check retired rats. We can retire two more. Ah, perfect. Time to go to girl rat, to no breed. And we'll get rid of some of the others that are at 3, or I'm not interested in. Anyway, that was nice while it lasted. Back to breeding. We have all these 5s, all these 6s, and then our really interesting rats. Butter. Is Butter a mink carrier? Butter is a mink carrier. We do have a few male minks. Not many, but some. This is Snufflebean is the match we want. We could do this or this, but this is our chance to get a really good cinnamon. Okay, moving on. Wiggle. Okay, I see why. Can we breed you to another masked rat? Where's our masked rat? Ooh, a Russian blue would be interesting. Hi, okay. Capped. Also hi. I have to unmute to sass Micah. It's very, very important. I want to hear this. He had a great time. I'll never miss a chance to do some pop culture. I like this HEHNHNHE type that we could get here, so we're gonna do this. Um, we watched a movie together. I read the book, and so I wish to give book facts since I had book facts. The book was written in the 1800s, and I have some obscure knowledge about it. We're honestly gonna try to see hooded or masked. Or capped or masked, I should say. And if that doesn't work, marshmallow, dribble, squishy. Let's do marshmallow dribble. I don't know if you have a lot of lines yet. Cheddar smidgen. Scurry tidbit. Okay. Clancy? Wait, Clancy. Clancy, what's your deal? Mink. Clancy's a mink carrier. So we can choose between Smudge Puff, Crispy McGee, or Snufflebean. Are you carrier for CH, perchance? You may be. It is not out of the realm of possibility because your grandfather had it. We do not know. I guess if we go to Clancy and we go to early memory offspring. Okay, so it's not likely, but there's still the smallest rare chance. I'm gonna go to 5s and 6s now because we have some more interesting rat and I want to sandwich them between 5s, interesting rats, 6s, interesting rats. Okay. So what's your deal? Okay. Let's see if we can get you a Dumbo. Or a low. Their genetic relatedness is low. Let's do that. Okay. Banana, do you have anything? No, you may be a carrier for some age. So let's do that. Beep. Yeah, you're unexciting. Let me give you squishy munchies. You mink. So you do have mink. I got it. Black mink. So I'm gonna breed you with a mink, but an agouti mink. So you may have some orange babies because of it. Let's do oh, we can only do crispy. Okay, that's fine. Berry pickpocket. Ugh, my dear, you were uninteresting. Let's give you squishy. No, let's not give you squishy. Marshmallow. Let's do little nachos. Oh, you're kind of related. Who's not related? It's only Colonel Tumble. Oh, that's fine. The rest aren't related. Pedigree. Probably an H carrier, so let's go down here. I don't know. Let's do a fun rat. Let's not do a fun rat. This is low. Drop Colonel dropped. Well, it says it's low. If it's low, we go. Yeah, pedigree is boring. We'll just choose one. Not you. Not you. It's low. Dropped. Let's not do you again. Stinky thief is moderate. Low. Clatter scrunch. You know what? I don't know if I have any in this line, so let's do you. Bonk crash. Dumbo carrier. Let's give you a Dumbo rat. Perfect. Cinnamon paws. Bonk crash. A D for Russian blue. Let's see if we can find you a Russian blue. That would be interesting. You know what? Let's do it. Let's give you a Russian blue and see where this goes. Anyway, gotta go. Little P for pink eye. Let's find you one of my champagnes, actually. I'm interested in this match. You, another pink eye. Let's find you another champagne. I like that. A lot. Dumbo, let's find you a Dumbo. It's just Drop Scenario's fault. Why should I have to pay the price for Drop Scenario? Ooh, Bumble Jumble? Yes, please. Can I also give you Bumble Jumble? Can I just do back-to-back Bumble Jumble? I want back-to-back Bumble Jumble. Give rat. Give rat that this won't trash the genetics of, please, and thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Anywho. Dumbo, let's find you a Dumbo? I actually want to find a Russian blue. Okay, so you're gonna be pretty related. How about I give you... You want Crispy McGee? No one wants Crispy McGee. What about Clatter Scrunch? Cinnamon, are you carrying anything? No, we'll just choose a rat. Low, perfect. You carrying anything? Russian blue, can you have a Russian blue rat? Sure. I am self-perpetuating my problem again. I want to do this match, but I will not. I will only go for a low, unless they have... Sometimes they're moderate because I really messed up the genetic. Like Colonel Tumble, it's moderate, but they are not actually related. But it's a self. That's not interesting to me. Much more interesting, but Cheeky Noodle shows up more than once. Glitter. Perfect. Cinnamon cheeks. That's good news bears for me. Okay, so let's just find a Dumbo somewhere. A different Dumbo. A different Dumbo. I need to blink. If you see me staring deeply into the screen, just look at me and be like, hey, you should blink. You should do something. I guess beggars can't be choosers. If I want Dumbo, I should give you the one Dumbo that works, shouldn't I? And I'm clicking on the same rat. This is low. I'm going with this because no one's gonna tell me no. Crusty nachos, the first rat I find that's low, perfect. You're not really interesting, but you're Russian blue. Let's try to give you a Russian blue, highly related. Let's find the other one. That would honestly be funny. But we're not. Fives are only going for mostly sixes, and that said low. It did. Low. Nothing of interest. Low. Low. Okay, we should try to do a champagne. Highly related, that's a problem. Moderately related, still a problem. You can have fancy blep. We haven't used fancy blep a lot. Okay, Bumble Jumble, that's fine. Dumpster. Let's see if we can do Bumble Jumble again. Yeah. Let's give you an H rat. Let's go down to 6 H's. Low. Squidgy. Can we do a different one? Marshmallow Dribble. Let's do Bumble Buttercup. I don't know if we've done Bumble Buttercup a lot. Fabulous Whiskers, not interesting. Let's give you a Russian blue and shake it up. Cheeky Noodle shows up twice. That's the only reason I'm not for that one. Cheeky Noodle is showing up in a lot of these. Cheeky Noodle had some great lines. I feel the strong need to shake this up. So you can, moderate. No, they don't overlap in the correct way, though. They're not overlapping in the way I want them to either. But I would want that. First, I'm checking to see if it's low. Oh, you two aren't related, actually. Let's do you two. Ooh, you have an interesting H hidden. So let's give you one of my more interesting H rats. Can we hop back up here? Those brown rats, I have them because they're carriers or something. I don't know what yet. HI. Actually, cinnamon paws, no one's gonna be breeding with cinnamon paws, so let's just have a completely unrelated line. These lines throw me a bone and I really appreciate that. Flutter Buddy, you definitely have to have H, because you're big H, little h. Can we find an HN rat? We can find an unrelated HI, but I really want an HN rat. No, HE. Little h is cute, but if we find like a HN? HE. That's what happens when we get HE. Another HI. Little h. I may like this match. HE. HI. HI. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna skip back down here to one of these ones. This one's capital H. We didn't want the capital H. We'll go with the next one that has like a lowercase h starting. Yeah. But you're a little too related. H-E, can we please find one that starts with a little h? You start with a little h and you're low, so we are in the end going with the U unless I find something else up here again. Nope, you are not any better. You. You were what I want. Perfect. H-I and mysterious. We don't know what's dominant. Ooh, we have some births. We have some rats to retire. So we had 2 more litters born. Some 5 exclamation rats. We should be getting close to... We're not getting anywhere close. I'll just do what I can tonight. This is a good match. Pickle Wooligan, you can have a line. Pepper, you can have a line. HN. Oh, you have to get a hooded rat. Please tell me my capped. Yes. Yes. My little HN. So we have HN and HN. I don't know what that does, so we're gonna find out. I wonder if you're a little HN. You know what? These two are low. Crispy McGee. And they, well, they don't fill each other's stats out nicely, though. Flutter Nugget, you don't fill out stats. Cinnamon Cheeks, you do fill out the stats nicely. Goofy Paws, HI. So let's find an H rat. Let's find one that fills each other 25% high. Oh. That'd be why. Blasted Memory, let's see, what do you have? A little HI? Ah, we can do better. I believe we can do better. Yeah. No. No. See, that's close, but yeah, we want this. Excellent, excellent, humongous, large. They balance each other out enough. Inspector, nothing about you, so let's try this. Waffle, let's hop down here, moderate. Drop scenario, intelligent issue, bright chapter, preoccupied choice. They're all not related. I'm doing this anyway. I cannot be stopped. Ooh, here come my letters. Squishy munchies. Here you can have a line. Little scratch. Pretty much unless they have mink, I'm just gonna try to be pairing them up for a little bit. And I'll be surprised if I'm little cow. Little HN, big H, little h. So we need to find an H. Cinnamon paws. Can we find though There's masked, highly related. We're not gonna do that. We have capped, even higher related. Let's go down to 6. This is perfect. Squishy munchies carries a big H, little h. Do we have a little h6? We do. But cheeky noodle. Perfect. Perfect. No, wait. Let's see. Head, good, head, good. So let's check head. Head, 43% excellent, 33% excellent. So they still may have an all perfect rat. I'm going to take the chance this one time. Oh, we have virtually the same rat. How about we... Here, have fancy blep. But you're... Let's give you some interesting... Okay. We're gonna speed through this. Oh, wait, were you mink? Blasted memory. I forgot we had blasted memory. Peanut twinkle, Russian blue. Yep, very high. It's gonna be related to my other ones. Squishy munchies is gonna have a lot of lines. Let's try to do Bumble Jumble again, moderate. Not too bad. Blasted memory again. Creamy crinkle. Okay, this is actually low. Fancy blep. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna start with Bumble Jumble and we're gonna work our way down the 5s. Unrelated, fine. So then Amazing McSqueaks, we're gonna go down to one's unrelated. Blasted memory. Bumble Buttercup. Oh, wait. Whoa. I cannot be doing this like this. We need a mink in the house. These two could create one of the most nakedest perfect red, okay? Back to our regularly scheduled program. We were back at Bumble Buttercup. Why are all of them related to Cheeky Noodle? No. Well, that's good. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong rats. Let's choose him again. Bumble Buttercup. No wonder they're all. And then we need to go through these rats much better. I was like, we got through all of our 5s a lot quicker. There we go. I changed my mind. Bumble Muffin. Oh. Okay. We won't do that. Low sneaky cupcake. Bumble pumpkin. Is it just drop scenario? Forget that. That's wonderful for me. What time is it? I have another half hour. This is wonderful news. Cheddar peaches. Let's do some more with cheddar peaches. There we go. And then maybe one more with cheddar peaches. Okay. Who is after cheddar peaches? Cinnamon bean. Cinnamon bean said low. Clatter scrunch. Clatter scrunch has had several litters. Wait, Skitter meatball is a CH. Hold on. I can't. I I shouldn't be doing that like this. I'm going to mess up something great. This is what I want. All the way. Anyway, let's go back to our clatter scrunches. I can't do slick morsel. We can do but what if them's a mink and I have no idea? I need to look at them individually. Okay. I might have bred one of my minks. Okay, let's finish Colonel Sizzle. Such a waste of an HE carrier. Yeah, you can have nutmeg pumpkin. Okay. Let's... Okay, we'll just go down the list of sixes now. Creamy Crinkle. You're interesting. You're a little H. Okay, so you're a little H, a little something. So let's find a little H. Let's find our other bareback. You've gotta be related. Not you. You. Highly related. Cat. Okay, that's fine. May I be so bold as to find one bleeding with an H? Cheeky noodle. It's ruining all my fun here. Drop scenario is the only one, and you're an HE? Some HE carriers, but oh, this is what I would want, but Cheeky Noodle's in there twice. Hmm. Little HE. Low. HI, perfect. Okay, so this one, it doesn't really matter. We'll go down our list of 6. Starting at Colonel Sizzle. Well, see, they rattle whistle. This is good. Okay, this... I'm so conflicted. We're gonna go down the list again. We'll just finish the list. We're at Dick Clatter Scrunch, Colonel Sizzle, Creamy Crinkle. I can only imagine. We're gonna go back to Colonel Sizzle until we find one that is not related. Okay, so this would be fine. Are you carrying anything? You're carrying HE. I don't mind. I don't mind that much as much. Okay, who's after Colonel Sizzle? Creamy Crinkle. Okay, Tippy Toe Whiskers. Are you carrying anything? Not really. Okay, so we have Creamy Crinkle. Who's under Creamy Crinkle? Fancy Blep. Fancy Blep has had a few lines. Have another. Little Nachos. Needs a line. Wait, these are all different rats. Oh, Cheeky Noodle shows up twice. That's a problem. Crash Menace. Are you carrying anything? Not really. Okay, perfect. Marshmallow Dribble. Marshmallow Wiggle. These are all 4 different rats. Are you carrying anything? No. Who's under Marshmallow Wriggle? Nutmeg Pumpkin. Oh, are we running out of 5s? I guess that's well enough. Glitter is showing up twice. I haven't seen glitter show up twice. Just Colonel Tumble. Are you carrying anything? No, not really. Okay. Who is under Nutmeg Pumpkin? Rattle Wussle. Who's under Rattle Wussle? Rattle Hustle, sorry. Skitter Morsel. Wait, were they actually? Yeah, they were actually related. Sometimes it's like two bad rats I kept. Oh, Nutmeg? Sure. Who's under Skitter? Snufflebean. We know Snufflebean has a few matches. Oopsie cheeks. Yeah, that's fine. Spicy toes. Oh, squeaky butt. They're all related to Cheeky Noodle. This is why I'm dividing all the 6 up. Honestly, if Squeaky Butt's too related to everything, I shouldn't go out of my way to relate the line. There we go, Squeaky. But are you carrying anything, my dear? No. Who's under Squeaky? Squishy Munchies. Oh, that worked out well. Who's under Squishy Munchies? Tater McWrapper. Low. Perfect. Who's under Tater McWrapper? Vanilla Mittens. Forgot the ones that I inbred, but I'm sure I'm gonna love their litter. I have that glazed feeling over my eyes that go back into my brain and my thinking. My brain's glazed over. Oh, water. Another rat that's somehow related to every single rat. Cheeky Noodle. I'm gonna have to take a peek at Cheeky Noodle. Yeah, Vanilla Mittens can't actually have anybody right now. So let's give you one of these rats. You're a main carrier? No, we can't do that. Are you a main carrier? No. You know what? We'll go with this for now. Vanilla Mittens. Wobbly Dumpling. What's your deal? You're really not that interesting. That's crazy that they're low genetics. Stinky. Low, low. Moderate. Low. That actually works out really well. Okay, perfect. Who's under Wobbly Dumpling? Wriggle Toast. Geeky Noodle. Who is this Cheeky Noodle? And every single red I own. But the good thing is, it's almost always in grandparents. So after this, the line should be pretty diversified, because I worked on that a lot last time. We're back down to these rats. Okay, we're gonna find one, I guess. Sure, you can take Fizzle Pudding. Here you go. And Stinky Thief can have one more. If one of these down here has Humongous, but you're Mink, so you don't count. You would count, but you're related. Ruby. Mink. Okay. Rowdy McSqueaks. You can have Rowdy McSqueaks. We've auto-sold. That's not good. It's not too late for us. Okay, we're gonna continue breeding. We're gonna go down this way. We have a capped. We have to do H. So this is little cow's descendant. HIHN. Let's do blasted memory because I don't want all of them to have the exact same line. Sugar Peepums. You're kind of normal, so let's just hop down to whichever one isn't that related. Squishy Munchies, sure. Sugar Peepums, same thing. Actually, yeah, let's do Fuzzy Tidbit. They filled the right thing for each other. Hooded. We need to do an H. What type of H are you? You're a little H. So let's find you an E. Actually, let's surprise ourselves now. You're carrying a little HE. Sure, let's try that. Admiral. Nothing in particular. You want Tater McWrapper? No. Cheeky Noodle. Oh, Cheeky Noodle was my HE. No wonder. These Cheeky Noodle had great stats, so. Why not this? Why not this? Oh, are we at 6 now? I have some things I need to do. For example, apple pie. We need Crasher McGee. We need Dr. Pants. We need Giggles. And then they're all going to get one more apple pie. Crasher McGee. Dr. Pants. Giggle. Okay. So we'll go back assigning interesting rats. Yeah, let's give you your champagne. Your Dumbo, let's just give you one of the higher 6 rats. Yeah, Clatter Scrunch, perfect. Officer Dumpling, you're not carrying anything in particular. You can take a 6 in the N category. Just Colonel Tumble, okay, Sassy Pom Pom. Nothing of interest. You have Russian Blue. Can I try to give you Russian Blue? Yeah, let's give you Russian Blue. Let's go to one of the mid-seas, low. Sneaky Bluebell, you don't have anything. Let's go for a B. Let's do Blast in Memory. Snuffle, yikes. Oh, we have an H, so let's do our H, rats. Tater McWrapper, 6, perfect, low. Stinky Double. You can have a Russian, you can't have Russian Blue? What about Champagne Irish? High still? What about a Dumbo Rex? Okay, let's give you a random rat. Oh, are you related to everyone? Not Squishy. I'm gonna find another one. We've been doing Squishy a lot. I'm scared. Wobbly Dumpling, it says low? It said low. Chaos Bandit. Okay. This is at the point where let's try Capped. They are not very related and fill out each other nicely. Let's go with that one. Champagne. Let's do R, P, and Champagne. Cinnamon Paws, DJ Cuddles, Amber. Let's do Nutmeg Bluebell. Criminal Yikes, what are you? An HI? Well, let's go to H and let's do an. I don't know if we have any HN rats. Let's do this. Tater McWrapper. Cinnamon. We have to do Mink. Very high, low, and low. So let's do Detective Goofball is a really good chance. So let's do Shuffle Bean for this orange one. Dumpster. Take Take one of the B's. Can we do a B6? I love if we did around the B area. Doesn't look like it's gonna be easy for us. Ah, here's a low. Even if they're carriers of something, a mink. We can work with mink. We're gonna do you this time. Perfect. Because we did the other rat last time. Inspector Crumplebutt, okay? We're gonna go with a CH for you and see if there was... Okay, perfect. We'll do this. Lieutenant, we want another H. We're gonna take our chance on Blast in Memory. Or H-I-H-E. I do like that. But did we have any HN rats? We had some hidden ones. Let's do this, actually. Little Paws is champagne, so let's find an amber champagne rat. Moderate, but too related. Low. But they don't fill out each other's nicely enough. They do very well, but they are siblings. Same problem as before. Ooh, perfect. Perfect, that's what I want to see. Lunar Honeybee. Can I guess H-E-H-E? Let's choose one of my 6 H's. We need one that has a high chance of giving humongous eyes. Or be pass on a friendly rat. Let's give you Marshmallow Dribble. You're kind of like a glass, I'm willing to bank on you. Mothball. Why did I keep Mothball? I don't know. You can have Tater McWrapper. No, let's give you Squishy. No. Let's give you Squeaky. Yeah, let's give you Squeaky. Whole lot of no breeds. Officer Splinter. We need to find Amber. H-I. Do we have one that's both? Yes, let's do this. I'm curious what that would be. Hey, you know what time it is. Are you going to be related to my capped? Yes. Are you going to be related to my masked? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's just give you a 6 and spread your genetics. I believe in the possibility of finding an interesting line. I don't have a lot of HN rats, which is making me unhappy. We have an HE. Why did I even keep you? Mink. Mink. Drop scenario, that's a shame. Oof, but Crispy McGee's looking really good. We have a 1/4 chance of passing on that CH2. Hi, it's just me, your friendly neighborhood Delana. We're just gonna go down and look for some HNs really quickly. We have plenty of HEs. Ooh, an HN. We have to do an H that, This is a good one, bonk nubbin, to experiment with that. Getting toasty in here. We have a little h, but not an hn. We'll get lots of variants of little h rats, but that is not what we want. I skipped one. I haven't played Splatoon today. You can tell I'm tired. I mess up my words so much, and I've been tired all week. All week. A little H. I have to sass Micah. Sorry, I'm tired. Oh goodness, are you? I wonder how many sounds I make. And you just have to hear me make my little noises to myself, my thinking noises. Not the thinking noises. Who are you related to? Everyone. Okay, no, we're gonna figure it out. It's fine. So we have an HI, and this is an H, so H and HI, and possibly a little h. Sure. We can do that. I want some pretty high, I want to expel all of the fours. Honestly, I want to get rid of most of the fives too and just keep 6 rats from this point on. Unless they are cinnamon, champagne, or Siamese. Possibly hooded masked. But I think I'm gonna start retiring my my other rats. Mink. Oh, we need a 6 for you. We need a chance to make you a good rat. Hello? Hello? Milkshake. Ooh. You're a baby of little cow, aren't you? No? Oh, you're a carrier for mink. That's why you're here. And let's give you this rat so we have 2 distinct lines. Or distinct enough lines to pretend like we have a chance. We have another mink. Minky, mink, mink, mink. Let's do Smudge Puff just because we should pretend like we want another line in there somewhere. Ooh, this is interesting. We can do mink 6 for this rat. I don't think we're going to keep any of these, so I guess it's okay that we kind of double down. Because the best chance we have is not going to be with this rat. It's going to be with this rat. So once again with a mink. No, no, no. We're going full out. Full stop. These will likely not be good rats. Oh. Oh. Okay. Um, let's get a 6. An amber rat. Can we breed you with an amber rat? We cannot. Definitely not with you. Yeah, just have this rat, I guess. Well, I want them to match better. This matches better. And you're a carrier for pink eye, so I guess we'll see. Do none of the rest of you work? No. Okay, fine. Fine, that is okay with me. Retired rats. We can retire some more rats. Wonderful. We'll go to my rats. We're gonna go by name all the way down to no breeds. So I know for a fact we did not breed with no retired slots. Huh? Oh, we have sick rats, that's why. That's my bad. How many? 2 more? Oh no. You two aren't doing too well, so allow me to get above in front of your sickness. Here's one. Respiratory. There we go. So we can retire 6 rats. Let's go to rats. Okay. These no breeds. Let's just retire them. I don't even want to be tempted by their genetics. And then we're gonna go up here. Retire all of you. Just no rhyme or reason. We're just going to no retired slots. Okay. Let's see if we should have a new wave of no breed rats. So let's go old to young. 2 of 3, 3 of 3, butter. Goodbye, butter, no breed. Clancy. 3 of 3, no breed. Breed. No breed. I just want to make sure that everything's exactly how it's supposed to be. We have some 3 of 3s. So, we still may have a 3 of 3 rat. Yeah, like Detective Pop. So I'm gonna go down a little bit more. I'm gonna backtrack, of course. Beluga. A lot of our, a lot of our Siamese will be retired, which is why I kept so many. This was kind of our last hurrah of sorts. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Okay, let's go back. Um, we're gonna go down till we don't see any more no breed. And when we don't see any more no breed showing up and ages, we'll know they likely are good. But until we get to that point, Yeah, we're gonna keep cruising. Were you an N? You're a little H, okay. So, we may be done with no breed. Because all of the ones I'm seeing are 2 or 1. Even though we still see it written down. So I still want to check. Okay, this is our last row, so we'll do 1 row under it. Okay, so we're at 11 months right now. Okay, so it's looking like litters 1 of 3. Oh, wait a second. Look, litters 0 of 3. Pregnant. So a lot of these 2 out of 3s are going to be retired officially. Clatter pudding. Okay, are you ready? No! I actually ran out of time a while ago. Please tell me some of them. We'll do a few since these are particularly interesting. We're not keeping 4s. What are you? You're a 5. I don't know if I want to keep 5 yet. Uh, if we get X amount of like you, I will keep you as a 5. So I'll actually put you back for sale. I think that may be how I want to go about it this time. So yeah, we've got our first perfect masked. So how about we not keep 4, or we'll keep 5s if they're interesting? Because it looks like we're about to get a lot of 6 rats. This was a really good. Ooh. I want to go down to our first Siamese hit. I want to know how excited I should be. So close. Actually, we'll keep her. And then we're gonna go back to my rats, and we're gonna go back to female rat. And how about we go by name? Hmm. I'm gonna look at their stats, and I don't know. Maybe I'll just get rid of them if they... Because I have some bad stats in here, and I don't want to keep those. We can just upgrade which rats I keep. I'm just gonna assume I got some better rats. Okay. Yeah, like I have a lot of good ones that could possibly have good offspring, so I don't want to risk that. And even you're really cute, but I have some slightly better genetics. And like even with you, you know what? I'm keeping Vanilla Crash. Hooded is uncommon. Keep Trash Rascal. Okay, I'll keep the rest of them around, maybe. But I only want to keep a handful, that's for sure. Let's go down my litters. So this litter looks like it's gonna be a big hit or a big miss. Ooh. I don't know what to do for the 5 exclamation. Maybe we'll always keep 5 exclamation females. I can always go back and change it. But if we get more than 10 for the perfect, then I will probably go back and sell all of the 5 females unless they are specifically masked. They're specifically mink carriers or mink. Ooh, hooded. Like I'd keep that. You're interesting. Let's just take a peek see. Ooh, no breed? Who's no breed? So we got 1. Ah, just another 3. I want to check. Uninteresting males. Ooh, this is very interesting. Who's Cheese Pipsqueak? And what are you carrying? Mink? Oh, hold up. So all of these could be carrier for mink. CH could be mink carriers. That's crazy. Oh, HN, please, can I keep you? We're keeping you. Okay, so Amber and Champagne. Yeah, we get those together. None of this sparks excitement. I like Cheddar Jumble. Some more masked tater waffle. Cute. Various capped. Various masked. Berry Wonk reminds me of a better version of the boy we have. We can sell the boy. Let's go sell the boy. Sorry, stinky thief. Too old to sell at 6 months? Ugh. Well, we're stuck with stinky thief. Some more masks, some more carriers, some more carriers. Ooh, that's interesting. We've got some mighty cute rats here. But I'm not seeing... Oh, here we go. Take a peek. A 4. 4 male. Ooh. 5. We've almost done it. We have some really good ones. Oh, and then this is when I started breeding a lot of them, and then we have a lot more to go. Ready? Bam, save. I have to go to bed. And I'm gonna go to bed. The end.